All right, guys, so this is the instructional video for page 109. Last week you were assigned the top part of page 109, and this week you are assigned the bottom part, which is a little bit more challenging. So, qu'est-ce qu'ils font? What are they doing? Describe what people are doing by completing the sentences with the appropriate verbs. First, write the infinitive in the box. Okay, so this is where the infinitive of the verb is going to be written. If you remember right, the infinitive means that it's a verb that has not been conjugated or given a subject. All right. Then fill in the correct form in the sentence. Okay, so then once you figure out which infinitive verb goes in the sentence, then you're going to have to conjugate it. Be logical, obviously. So you're going to want to use your guided notes packet on this, and hopefully you've been using it for all your other assignments, just to refer to it to see what the endings are, and also to, review what the meaning of these verbs are. So here's an example, okay? So obviously this would be a blank. So nous blank au restaurant. Wow. Let's see what our choices are. We have manger, écouter, regarder, dîner, jouer, organiser, parler. So, well, if you remember, dîner au restaurant was one of our expressions, right? Which means to eat out at a restaurant. So that's the verb that would logically fit in that blank. And so we took the infinitive, if you notice, right? The infinitive means it's not conjugated, so it's going to end in ER, and we put it in the box right here. Okay, so that's the first part you have to do, is which verb out of these verbs in the box would logically fit onto the line. And you just put it here in its simplest form, which is the infinitive form, so it should end in ER. Then you're going to go into the blank and you're going to conjugate the verb with the subject, right? And then we learn some rules when we conjugate ER verbs. So our subject here in the example is nous. Well, last week we learned that when we conjugate an ER verb with nous, we drop the ER and replace it with ONS, all right, which is what they did here. So nous dînons au restaurant. We are having dinner at a restaurant. Okay, so you have to look at the context, like you're going to have clues like au tennis, la télé, la radio. All right, so you should be able to fill in the blanks in their conjugated form, but first you would put the infinitive here. Now you can't use dîner again because they used it here. And so you have 6 boxes and 6 blanks to fill, 6 verbs to conjugate, and you are left with 6. So logically, only one verb would fit the blank. So just make sure that you use your resources to, one, put the logical verb in the infinitive form on this side, and then conjugate it properly with the given subject. Now remember, if you have a number where you have nouns or names, like here, Christine et Claire, you have to stop and think, which subject pronoun would you replace the names with? Okay, so to help you a little bit, Christine et Claire, 2 girls, right? So it's like conjugating with elle, plural, so E-L-L-E-S. So what form then would your verb take? Drop the ER, replace it with? I'm going to let you figure that out if you don't remember. All right, so a little bit more challenging, but do your best and be sure to use your resources, okay?